Fagan, Corlor, Joe Coslick, Choctus Jock, the Folklore Joe.
I'm Roxanna. And yeah, there's so many events this year to celebrate 100 years of Brendan being in the world. Oh, what will mend my broken heart? I've lost my laughing boy. So strong, so wild, so brave he was. I'll mourn his loss too sore, when thinking that we'll hear the laugh or spring step no more. I curse the time and sad the loss, my heart to crucify, that an Irish son with a rebel gun shot down by my laughing boy.
Thanks, Roxanna. It was beautifully read, and it's also a really popular song in Greece now. They took it to their heart for their nationalist cause, so thank you. And next we're going to have Gerry Shannon. You're going to come up and tell us a few words of history.
Now, Aiken's order issued in May 1923 was obeyed, and remarkably, no actions were carried out on the part of Republican forces. But one must also recognise the challenge faced by the government of the Irish Free State and its institutions. Though victorious, the Free State Cabinet faced a state which destroyed infrastructure, they had massive public debt, and they also faced continued labour strikes and land agitation up and down the country. The Irish Republic is the People's Republic.
Thank you, Gerry. There's always more to learn about the Civil War, isn't there? The gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? So now the real reason we are here is because Joe Moran, as you might have noticed this, you can't not notice it. Joe has very kindly donated his peace statue to the garden. I think it's beautiful and it's a really nice addition to the garden. So yeah, if you want to come up and say a few words.
This piece of work, each piece individually on that, each shape, is when a bomb drops. It doesn't pick out a soldier, it picks out people. Pregnant woman, hospitals, children, all that. That's what that means. I could have put heads on it, it wouldn't do it. You can pick out a piece that represents what you think might be a child, something like that. That's what that is doing. The black on the side is death. The red is blood. Simple as that. That's what it's all about. The man on the top is a scavenger. He's the man who comes and brings the peace laurel, but he doesn't bring a peace laurel. What he brings is a piece of barbed wire. So therefore we have the conflict again. When the children get older, the kids realise that we can get a good deal. So that's why I made this piece. It's anti-war. But the man on top is the most vicious man of all. He's the man who brings peace, supposed to be, but he doesn't bring peace. He brings barbed wire. Everything is barbed wire. That's what it's about. That's all I want to say.
Thanks, Joe. That's an amazing piece of work, and we're delighted to have it. So thank you. And now we all know the story. So thanks again. Paul Morland, a few songs.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And I want to thank my good friend Nial for inviting me along tonight. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. And the mice were squealing in my prison cell, and the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To me, as the light, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul. That was lovely. We've got Anto just is going to come up and recite a poem that Joe wrote.
In the land of the midnight sun, two old men get set to play the game of war. As the ground trembles with the sound of jackboots and religious rhetoric, old men sharpen swords. To play a game they'll never take part in. Young men will march to pomp and ceremony and have their lives torn from them as easy as little boy tears the wings from a butterfly.
Okay, so we're almost there. We're just going to have Chirsty O'Brien. Is he here to play us out? she's just got one last tune for us. So just to say the thanks to Ballybough North Strand Local History Group, North Inner City Folklore Project here with Terry Fagan, Mud Island Community Garden and all the crew that work so hard to keep it looking beautiful, and to Nial Ring there as well.
Gormag with Galair. Fionnuala, of course, forgot to thank herself. Fionnuala has been inspirational in this. Agus bhála mo buic sa gháil díobh si go léir as teacht an seo. Ócáid speisialta mar a dúirt mé, a very special occasion. And again, just like to thank Joe for this magnificent sculpture. Gach duine ag seasamh suas agus con ar an a bhíon. Gormag with Galair.